Mabel and Dipper arrive at this magical town called Gravity Falls, beginning a summer vacation filled with bizarre and eerie experiences. The one receiving these two siblings is Great Uncle Stan. This old man runs a popular tourist attraction shop and stays quite busy with his daily work. The arrival of the siblings comes just in time to solve his urgent problem as soon as Dipper puts down his backpack. Great Uncle Stan assigns him to hang road signs by the roadside, hoping to attract more tourists to visit his shop. While hammering nails, Dipper accidentally discovers a strange large tree with some kind of electronic switch hidden inside. After randomly fiddling with it, a secret compartment suddenly opens behind him, containing an old, worn book. Driven by curiosity, Dipper opens it to examine the contents and finds it filled with strange tales and mysteries about Gravity Falls. The very first sentence serves as a warning to visitors: never trust anyone here. With such an amazing discovery, Dipper immediately rushes to his sister Mabel in a show-off manner to share his finding. The girl shows no interest after hearing about it, and instead asks her brother to meet her new friend at a local resident living in the town, a handsome boy named Norman, whose behavior seems somewhat strange. Seeing this, Dipper suddenly recalls the warning from the book and begins seriously studying its contents, which shocks him greatly. He discovers the book describes a type of pale, moldy-skinned, handsome zombie. Could Mabel's new friend be a zombie? At this thought, Dipper immediately looks out the window and sees Norman walking step by step toward his sister. Just when he thinks something dangerous might happen, Norman simply helps put on a necklace. Even so, Dipper still feels something is wrong with this spirited young man. So he puts on a video camera and starts following Norman, preparing to capture evidence that he is a zombie. After carefully reviewing the surveillance footage, he finally finds clues proving Norman is a zombie. Thinking that his sister is staying with a monster, the anxious Dipper hurriedly drives an electric cart to search for Mabel. Meanwhile, Norman is strolling through the forest with Mabel when he suddenly says he has something to confess. Mabel is overjoyed upon hearing this and thinking of the romantic plot from Twilight. She can't help starting to fantasize that Norman's next performance is destined to disappoint her. Norman lifts the hat from his head, revealing that he was actually several little dwarfs in disguise. Mabel looks disappointed. Compared to 7 little dwarfs and 1 handsome guy, she would prefer the handsome guy. The 7 little dwarfs have similar thoughts to hers and also want to play with a beautiful woman. So they want Mabel to return and become their queen. Mabel would never agree to this, and since the soft approach doesn't work, the little dwarfs can only resort to force as a group of them swarm forward, trying to forcibly capture Mabel. Mabel alone cannot resist them all and is eventually tied up on the ground by the little dwarfs. At the critical moment, Dipper finally arrives, sending the leading little dwarf flying far away with 1 shovel strike, then cuts the ropes and quickly leaves with Mabel. What the two didn't expect is that the little dwarfs would catch up so quickly.